Start. Hey, we did it. We done it.
Damn, nigga, we were like a Adult Swim bump.
Yeah, we did. we looked like we were in E3.
I swear, right off of William Street, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah. Look at us just playing around with formats, fucking around with it.
Technology.
Y'all
so lucky. White America, you so lucky we ain't have none of this shit when we was
had
kids.
this in the 90s.
Woo!
Boy, let black folks have found out about this shit during
Man,
E3.
dog.
Our own coverage.
But dog, I'm telling you, me and my brother, my mother, I forgot what she was doing. I think it was like some type of program, like schooling, some type of shit like that.
Yeah.
She had an IBM laptop.
Oh shit.
Then my brother figured out that there was voice recording on it. So we was just on there just doing dumbass voices.
Oh shit! So,
like,
y'all were doing like old school radio shit.
Yeah, like I couldn't have been no older than like maybe 3 or 4.
Damn.
So that nigga was like 7, and we just fucking around. We figured out a laptop. Figured out a laptop. Y'all so lucky we ain't figured this shit out.
You wouldn't have been ready. You wouldn't have been ready.
No, nah, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
This is an official episode.
Yeah, it is.
Just us.
Just us.
Just us.
We figured it's the right time right now, just due to everything going on in the world. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's uncertain.
Yeah.
Niggas is tired of being broke.
Yeah.
So fuck it. I'm about to go all in. I'm thinking about quitting my job. For real.
There you go. Hey, live on the edge.
I already been on the edge. What are you talking? Talking about, nigga? Been living on the edge.
Yeah.
For like 28 years I've been on the edge. Been on the edge.
Yeah.
Figuring this shit out.
And it's weird because it's like a lot of people, especially for us, who like we're entertainers and we've always felt like we've seen the world differently. We've been like, this shit don't add up.
No.
None of this shit makes sense.
It doesn't.
None of this makes sense. And they look at us like we stupid, like, nah, just go do this. You got to go here for 4 years, then here for 8 years, then here. Then you got to do this, and then life's going to work for you, and then them niggas is broke.
Yes. Broke.
Yeah.
With a capital BR. Broke. Nah, man.
Sucks done it, nigga. Yeah.
It's whatever.
Oh, life ain't working out for you? For real?
I'm sad.
Oh, now you live in a simulation, huh? Now
your tech startup failed? Damn. That's crazy.
Damn. You had this crazy idea to deliver niggas mattresses faster than everybody else. That's crazy. Just niggas, we was so done as a civilization. Niggas was coming up with.
I tried saying. I was talking to my aunt about that. I was like, I think we kind of peaked. She was like, nah, like this other things. I was like, nah, like niggas not trying to do that.
Nah, this is it.
They not. this is it. That clock in Times Square.
Yeah.
Now it's an actual countdown.
It's
clock.
the countdown. Clock. Yeah.
Now it's a countdown.
That's some crazy news.
Before it was just keeping time, and people were just like, "What does that shit count?" It was just like regular time.
It's time. It's like what? Like now y'all niggas don't know how to read military. Like,
right. Exactly. That shit had 12 digits on it.
Yeah.
That niggas was confused. Every time I got off of Union Square, I was just like, hold on, what's going on?
What's going on? I got to do math to figure out where I'm at.
But now they just like, we got 7 years.
7 years.
To try to relax before global warming. It's just, it's over with.
It's, what is it? Yeah, so it's like, I guess if we get a degree and a half over within that time period, it's like irreparable. So we can't.
I thought we'd been past that, though.
I thought we were too. I just think it's just already getting worse. That's probably what it is. It's just.
Well, if Trump gets in office, then that's a definite, like, it's done. And
oh yeah, no,
I'm about to, if he gets in office, I'm wilding the fuck. What? I'm talking about, like, I'm straight up telling bitches like, you want a black kid? Let's go. Let's go. These bitches, like, I'm telling
this seed is for sale.
Dog, I've been on Hinge. It's mad. Like, no disrespect to you, but like these white chicks out here just hit me up, and I see just on their profiles, I'm like, you just want a black baby. That's it. You just want a black baby.
That's it. You want to look cute for the gram with a little mocha baby.
For the small fee of your personal credit score, you can have yourself a fortune. God damn it. That nigga's smart and he can work.
Hell yeah. Damn. Hell yeah. Just make a bunch of Drake babies out here.
Oh, man.
Just take over the world.
Oh, man. My face with good hair?
Oh, that's it. That's a wrap, dog.
You're done.
That's a wrap.
Done.
That's a wrap. I'm trying to get in that Asian connection. I'm trying to get the Asian persuasion.
That's going to be hard. That's hard. Like that whole Asia as a continent, including South Asia, all the Indian brown folks, they need something. That's why I realized what I was just like, how can they fuck with brothers? Well, it's just like, because we don't, sadly enough, we don't have anything to offer.
We don't.
Majority of us don't. So that's why you'll find like,
at least not at face value. Because a lot of them, it's like, all right, go Asian. But if you got to go outside of your race, go white. Right. That seems to be their like.
You link up, you build.
Yeah.
And that's you can't. Yeah. It sucks, but can't be mad.
But we'll see it, especially here in New York. You'll see that like just the baddest little Asian, like not Japanese, not Chinese, just somewhere in that middle, like more like Korean. Or like Mongolian, a little bit like that. Okay. With just like the tall brother, and he's like, "Oh, that nigga's doing well."
Yes. He's doing before he got well.
Yeah. Before he got with it. Yeah.
He did not need her.
He had options.
Yes. He did. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Nah, it's I don't know, man. You'll find something.
Yeah.
Find something to go with, but these will just be updates, probably not even crazy long. We're gonna talk about a few things, and then that's about it, man. Because like I said, starting this shit, if this is gonna be us, we're gonna keep talking about what Dragon Ball Z, and Ninja Turtles.
That's it.
Every single episode was gonna be the same.
You've seen our stories.
Yes.
You've seen the stories.
And Digimon. That's all it's gonna be. That's why this shit is bi-weekly.
And that's why we have guests, because it shakes it up. Because normally we just get in a room and just talk about the same shit. However, with these, we might be able to get them out slightly quicker because we don't have to worry about other people's schedules and things. So you might get a little bit more about what we're feeling about week by week. You know, what's going on with us, what we're watching. You might get a little bit more of that. So
yeah, that's it. Current events.
We're going to try to be current with it.
A little bit more, a little bit earlier. A little bit earlier.
Just a little bit. It's still us, baby. Look. Give us, I'm telling you right now, you give us a staff.
G4. Como se dice G?
Holla at us. Hey, I sent y'all the email. Come on. CC us.
Oh, fuck. No. Let me see. So, of course, I'm still watching One Piece. That shit is still fire.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't understand.
I think just me personally, I've come to terms with the fact that I may or may not ever start this show. But I still have to give it every single props as an anime lover.
My nigga.
What it is and what it's...
These niggas in feudal Japan fighting dinosaurs.
I saw, and you know the thing is, I wanted to skip just to that because I was like, all right, I've already fucked with samurai.
Dog, if you want to skip, I'll catch you up. Dog, if you want to just watch
When I saw this nigga with a top knot, I was like, this is kind of hard.
Dog, if you want to just jump to Wano and just ask me, I'll give you Cliff Notes. Cliff Notes.
All right.
Because Sanji has roundhouse kicked 2 dinosaurs now. 2 dinosaurs now. I was like, this shit is insane.
That's crazy.
It's kicked the shit out of these niggas.
Yeah.
Like, he had a whole kaiju big, like, they were able to, in one episode, they combined kaiju big battle, Super Sentai, and Kamen Rider shit. In like not even 20
so it's
minutes
almost like it's like on that toy box shit where it's like they can just figure out
because the arc before this, they were on this island where Sanji's family were, and they like military scientists, and like they on some like Power Ranger Super Sentai shit with like the main group, his brothers and sisters. They got these shits they call raid suits. Pretty much it's just Power Rangers. They color coordinate and numbers and stuff, and like they do all types of flashy kicks and moves. They fly around and all this other type of stuff. His sister ended up giving him a suit like right after the end of it. So like as they were like fleeing from this place, this pops up and then Sanji was just like, damn, I want to use it. I don't really fuck with my family like that. And so you see this. And
so his family's a Power Rangers?
Kind of.
That's kind of he's already royalty. So it's just like
that's pretty much.
I found out about that. Yeah. So
that's pretty much what they are. But like he has it and it's like in his canister and like Usopp and it's Usopp, Luffy and Chopper who are like they geek out whenever like Frankie or anybody does something like super like crazy cool. They're just like, oh Mecha, like I want to see that happen. When they seen he had the suit, it was just like, yo, how you turn it on? How you do it? So I was just like, stop playing around with that shit. And then probably like 20 episodes later, maybe even more, finally like he's just like in some like district like at night. And he's just like, Well, now's a good time to just bust this shit out. I'll show you the episode like after this because that shit was hard.
And I was like, just straight up turns into a Power Ranger.
Nigga, all black. His name was Stealth Black. Got the mask on, everything, and then he just proceeds to just whoop this dinosaur's ass across like this fucking street.
Damn.
Like kicks the shit out of him.
Damn.
Multiple times. It was dope. It was hard, but. Besides that, I've been I'm fucking with VRV heavy because this company called Mondo, who does like these like has like these shorts and other like series of like foreigners like The Last Man. It's a French like production. It's a French animated show. It's adult animation, but like it's really dope. And then like if you even watch it in the French dub, it still has that comedic timing of it. So like. That's been dope, but
I've been noticing that. I've been slightly for a couple of shows. I've been getting back into dub. My dub show has been Mob Psycho. It's been
it's the same shit.
It's so fucking funny, and I think it's like because you know like we watch a lot of sub, and one of the things we hate about watching dub is that the actors don't seem to get the emotion, and especially with action-based anime.
That's for the majority of them.
Yeah, it's just like the action doesn't, or like the tone doesn't match with the level of action. So it's like, why are you watching this with all these little subtitles? Because it's like these actors know what's happening. Like these voice actors, they understand what's going on. But I think where everything crosses is with comedy. With comedy, I feel like no matter what, like, you know, race or whatever, like that, you know, whatever language they speak, they seem to get it. And Mob Psycho is like, it's pretty action packed, but it's like split evenly with comedy. It's funny as shit. So it's like I watch it in dub, and these niggas just get it. Like the timing is perfect. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Yeah.
I'm also watching. I've been watching. I try to watch Gintama. Whenever I watch anything anime, I try to watch at least 1 or 2 episodes of Gintama.
Yeah.
Because there's so much, and I know I will like it. I already do like it because as far as how it's starting out now, it's just like a day by day show. So like he does odd jobs. So it's every other episode is just a different job he's doing until they get into whatever like story arc they're doing. So I've been watching that, The Boys, and I tried Black Clover.
Go into how you've been struggling. His man is
not even struggling. It was just like, what are y'all talking about? What's the? Tell me. Let me know. Like what is the? I want in because it looks dope.
Yeah.
Now, what episode did I leave off on? Hold up. Because my problem with it is that it's not consistent with the animation, and that just falls on
them not having the budget, right?
Right. That just falls on budgeting. So I made it to 49, almost 50 episodes.
Damn. Way more than me.
50, almost 50 episodes. Yeah. I made it with fucking Black Clover. Yeah. It's just the animation is not consistent. So like that first entry exam that he does, where he fights that guy, where he's just like, damn, like
the dude with the sphere. He's got
the sphere thing. It's just like it sucks you get knocked out in the first wave, and then Asta like takes off, and it's like this like crazy dope animation. He takes him out in one move.
Yeah.
You see that every 15 or so episodes. It's just not.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty dope. Everybody gets a backstory. Someone that's like a villain you just met that like he has no depth to him.
Yeah. And you can already tell that this show's leading up to try to get that sort of like Naruto level.
Naruto set the wave.
70s, 800s. At least they're trying to clear 300 episodes.
Naruto set the wave for every anime is going to have a rivalry now.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Super even followed it.
Yeah.
Or like now Goku and Vegeta. Well, actually, no. Let me take that back because ever since Vegeta got turned to good, that's been kind of the narrative a little bit. Yeah. Ever since like Majin Buu.
I'll say that.
Ever since Majin Buu, it's been a consistent Goku and Vegeta got to save the day.
Yeah.
But then Naruto and then even Shippuden, well, specifically Shippuden, they kept that narrative of just being like, all right,
it's a group effort. Everybody's got to do.
These two guys, what are they doing to benefit this entire world? Right here, how these two heroes going to save the entire world? Well, one of them was kind of evil, so they do that where they set it up with Black Clover with Asta and Yuno. With like Yuno's just unnecessary. This nigga is born. He's just a pretty boy that got talent.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think the only thing is people like that contrast. For some reason, some reason in that story it tells like the dude who got in early, or like the dude who got in easy, and then the other dude who's got to struggle. You know what I mean? And like I guess it makes you like more sympathetic to the new dude, or to like the guy who's always like having to fight his way through. But it's like this nigga just kind of, in his case, he just has nothing to offer right now for me.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Very dry.
Got nothing to offer.
Quiet. Like it's been not like. Nothing. Asta can carry the entire story by itself.
That's the thing. It's like, what do you have as the other character?
Yeah.
Like, at least with Sasuke, he's like, well, he's naturally gifted, right? Part of another clan, and then you find out, oh shit, my brother killed my whole family. Wait, hold up.
Right.
Hold up. This nigga's holding this nigga by his throat against the wall. Like, what's going on?
It's a lot.
It's like
what was it, episode like 5 or 6 when you meet Sasuke? Yeah. He's just like, I just have a goal of just killing somebody. It's just like, God, relax.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Naruto.
We were just on a jungle gym like 5 minutes ago.
Goddamn.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah, but since I already like dedicated that much time to it, I'll just keep watching it and then probably just stop at some point. But I tried. I went beyond my rule of the 12 to 16 episodes. I want plus ultra.
Well beyond.
Plus ultra, my nigga. Plus. Yeah, come on now.
Damn.
I gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I gave it a shot. The hell you watching?
Like I said, other than Mob Psycho, I am watching Gintama. I'm on like the 4th episode. I love it because what Gintama reminds me of, and I can definitely tell it was like, that was during the Big 3 era, or maybe just before. Correct?
That was like early 2000.
The early 2000, right?
Yeah. It's a shonen jump.
No. I'm saying like when it came out. Did it come out around that Big 3 era, or was it just before?
The anime?
Yeah, at least the anime.
The anime came out in like early 2000. Like either 2000. The animation is dated.
Reason being, this thing is it's because it's still letterbox, so it's still in that square animation. So I can definitely tell it's older.
Yeah.
Reason being is because it reminds me a lot of live Japanese television. It reminds me a lot of like the TV shows that they put, because they would always do these like breaks, and they're constantly commenting on who this is the main character. These two guys have nothing to do with what's going on right now.
It's pretty funny.
It's very fucking funny.
Did you see that episode when he it's the police captain that has a crush on his pupil's sister?
Yeah.
And then him and Gintama duel, and he's just like, here, take my wooden sword, and then that shit breaks in half. He was just like, stupid. Why would you take a sword from your enemy?
It's constant like call and response to jokes.
Right.
And I'm liking that. I think I've been trying to find more of the like get more into the other genres of anime, not just the traditional like even in shonen stuff, which is not just traditional like, all right, this is the fight, this is the setup. Like I love
came out 06.
06.
And it finished in 2018.
Okay. Damn.
Anime.
Damn, yeah.
12 years.
12 years.
12 years.
It was like 400 some episodes.
I think it's more than that.
Yeah.
No, it's 367.
So I'm watching a little bit of that. Watched a little bit more of 8-Man After that time we watched it.
That was actually pretty dope.
It's pretty cool. It reminds me of some of the older movies I used to watch, like Metropolis and Ghost in the Shell, stuff like that, where it's that classic anime style.
That's the gem that's on Crunchyroll.
More noir. Yeah. Oh, was it is Ghost in the Shell in there?
No, it's about 8-Man.
8-Man, yeah. 8-Man After, yeah.
Yeah.
And yet apparently it was like part of some really, really old like Speed Racer era anime. Super old. Like the first episodes were in like black and white. Like they were like,
damn,
like 50s style. Like he's like fighting Godzilla. Like this nigga's like, some old shit. Yeah. So that's just been cool. Other than that, mainly I watched all 2 seasons of Mob Psycho right now, so I'm caught up on that. I sped through that. It's just a cool concept of it's a kid who has psychic powers, but it doesn't do anything for him. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Where it's like, I'm a superhero. I'm essentially like they're like maybe 1% of the population has the ability to like move shit with their mind, and I still can't talk to this girl I like. I can't run. This nigga like this nigga's constantly out of breath. He has like no body mass. He tries to join this club of like fitness dudes, and everybody's a bunch of it's like everybody's in middle school, but then it's like, of course, it's these swole ass niggas who like clearly look 40, but they're like, nah, we're middle schools. Join the fitness club, little man. Get swole, get tough. This nigga can't run. He can't do nothing. And then the thing is, he's kind of emotionless. Like, he shows no emotion. For some reason, you don't find out till later that it's like, he just doesn't like to show any emotion. You find that out as he hits 100%. So throughout every episode, it shows his emotion meter going up. So it's like, 40%,
that's what they counting.
54%. Okay. And then eventually some emotion comes out and it hits 100, and then his level of power changes. So if he gets 100% anger, it's a different type of energy than 100% sad, but like either way, he uses that energy to beat the bad guy of that. Like, so it's like every 4 or 5 episodes, he gets to 100%, and then he just unleashes on niggas, and then he goes back to 0, and then he's just like this boring kid who can't get nothing right. And his master, his teacher, the same shit, because I think it's the same artist as One Punch.
Yeah.
His master has no powers. He's like a fucking crook.
Con artist, grown ass man who's just taking advantage of a 13-year-old kid. But every so often, this dude, like, he gets an episode where he's just like, oh, this nigga's just smart as fuck. Like, he just gets people. He knows how to get over on people. That shit when he sucker punched that ghost. Yeah. That shit had me crying.
This is one of Reagan's special moves. Yeah. And this nigga just pokes people in the eye for no reason. No, it's very funny, and it's got that right amount of action. And then watching it dubbed, it was just like, oh, this actually feels better for one of the first times in a while. It actually like feels like better watching it in dubbed. I've tried watching a couple other things dubbed again. I'm like, nah, I'm still gonna go back. I'm gonna go back.
Because I watched a little bit of. I started watching Haikyuu. How do you say it?
Haikyuu, yeah. It's weird. It's weird. It's got like a weird.
I started watching Haikyuu. I want to say first dubbed,
yeah,
or maybe subbed. I don't know. I've watched both, and like I try to look at the cues when they do like the super sound effects when somebody does something like crazy, like a dude ripping his shirt off. It's like, yeah, like I'm like, it doesn't, something's off,
yeah,
and you feel it, like something's off, something doesn't, it's not syncing up right, like it's just something
sound
different.
is very important. It's very important.
So it's I don't know, it's just off, but yeah, what else am I watching? The Boys is hard.
We just got done watching. I'm
only on episode like 4 or 5, but like this shit is different.
I was like, yo. Like I said, I was watching the first episode before you got here. And this nigga, when this nigga A-Train just runs through this girl,
spoilers.
Like, yep. It's the first episode. It's in the first 10 minutes. You're not spoiling nothing. It's like the main character. This nigga is just, like you establish the fact that you're living in a superhero world.
First of all, you see it, just corny white guy.
Yeah, corny
working
white guy.
In a TV store. Working in a television store.
Yeah, audio, video plus.
This black chick comes in. You're just like, who is this? She start flirting with her and shit, and then they walk out.
Yeah. Which sounds about right with 2019. Corny white dude with a little cute little sister.
They roasting each other walking down the street. Yeah. And they turn around looking at each other's eyes. They like going for a kiss, and then
she just disappeared, and then in slow motion, just blood just hits all this nigga's face.
He just looks down. He's
holding her hands.
Her hands. And you like, what?
And a fucking superhero just flies by, and it's some fast nigga, and he's just like, I can't stop. I'm sorry. And just dips. This nigga's just like, and this nigga's just like, Robin! Like, title screen. Like, that's the fucking first episode. And
that
was
a lot.
It is a lot.
It's dope. I'm excited for it. My whole house is watching it, so I had to chill out on it. I gotta do other shit.
Yeah.
I started watching the Harley Quinn show. Shit is hilarious.
Which one?
The DC animated one.
Oh no, yeah, I haven't seen it
yet. Yeah, dog. If you don't,
shout out! We got HBO Max. We got HBO Max now.
Dog, they putting everything DC on there.
Yeah, no, we watched
like the animated ones too.
No, with my roommate, we watched Flashpoint Paradox again because he had never seen it, and I was just like, "Yo, it's like you want to see why the Flash is dope? Like, you want to see why
this shit is hard."
Yeah, we're waiting for the Snyder Cut. Apparently, he had it for like months and didn't know. Because, like, I guess he had, like, the old HBO app, and I guess it upgraded him to Max. So this whole time, we don't have it on my TV, but we've been playing it through the PS4.
Come on, dog. I fell in love with it after I seen these niggas put all 3 blades on them.
Yeah, they got the blades. Yeah,
I love the interface because they have a section that's called Just Arrive, Coming Soon, and Last Chance before it's gone.
Last Chance is pretty. Yeah, Last Chance
before it's gone.
Honestly, HBO did something dope. They figured out a way to get a little bit of everything. Like they have some Crunchyroll titles. I mean,
it's
they
HBO.
have cartoon. The thing is, the Cartoon Network shows. That's what got me. I was like,
it's HBO already had dope shit. They just like, oh y'all down with me?
Yeah.
You always had to pay for me.
Home box office.
You always had to pay.
You always had. You couldn't get Channel 14.
You couldn't do nothing. You couldn't do nothing. You couldn't see none of my shit. You couldn't see nothing. These niggas had Sesame Street COVID edition. I was like, I'm keeping y'all for life. For life. For life. But I just watched Wonder Woman for the first time.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was great. Wonder Woman
was dope.
It's my second right now of the DC movies. My second favorite. Right now, I think what shot up really quickly for me was Shazam.
Shazam was fun.
Is fucking good.
It was fun. That was a fun ass movie.
Really good. It was really fucking good.
Like it wasn't like a crazy always digital back. Like I'm seeing the flaws of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah. That like the people that don't like it. Like I do this moving job and I keep meeting all these people in like entertainment and shit like that. Like we moved this woman who she rented out this space in a warehouse in Williamsburg. She does costumes, like literally movies, like these production, like these companies, they hire her to do the costume for their entire movie.
Oh hell yeah!
So like she is. I was just like, so you just like dress people. She was like, no, I am the costume department. I was like, oh my bad, I didn't know. But like, she don't like the Marvel movie. She was like, it's the same shit over and over again. Yeah, like it is. But like, you seen in Shazam that like. It's this big buff nigga just walking around the streets of fucking Philly?
Philly, yeah.
Yeah, like it ain't like crazy just backgrounds all the time. It's just like, nah, just put this nigga in the suit.
Yeah.
And then let's record it. If we can somehow get back to film for some of these movies, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I'm good. Like
everything there's another thing, about Marvel, it was like everything had to be this grand set piece. And it's like, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. Like, just put the nigga in the suit. Even the Sam Raimi Spider-Man's got that right. I was watching those where it's just like, this nigga's just cool in the elevator.
Dog, go back and watch Blade. Tell me that shit ain't hard.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Blade is though, the thing that makes Blade special, and the thing that a lot of these other comic book movies seem to have lost, these niggas are still martial artists. They still know combat. Like the idea is like, yeah, you have superpowers, but if this nigga's doing a weak ass like bar brawl punch, like
nightclub scene, is fuck. Like first let me
when this nigga, because he's in the sewers and niggas just trading off kicks.
Let me break it down to you real quick. Let Gerard.
Here we go.
So boom, open the scene. You don't see this nigga for the first 5 minutes. You don't see this nigga for the first 5 minutes.
No, you don't.
It's some,
what do you see?
Some goofy dude with some chick, and they go into it's like some New York shit. Like somebody just taking you somewhere. It's like, where am I going? Yeah. And then like he's like at some like meat factory or whatever. And then
which sounds about right because you go to, it's like, oh yeah, it's a club in the middle of fucking
so
middle of Barnes and Nobles. They shut down the Barnes and Nobles.
Some girl he's trying to get with. Like she's just with him, and then he gets to some door with some guy there. They speaking the language he don't know, and then she starts making out with him, and then he's pretty much get lured into a trap. Yeah. Opens the door and you got the club techno music going on, just black and strobe lights going on. Yeah, all of that. Then he starts going. That chick just like leaves him and shit, and then the dude just starts like he's trying to get with it. Next thing you know, he feels like something like wet hit him.
Yeah,
looks at his hands and it's just red, and then that shit just starts spraying, and then like blood is just raining down.
Yeah,
he's freaking out. Vampires everywhere, showing their teeth, hissing, growling at him. These niggas start punching at him, like just kicking him, stomping him out. He's crawling away. Next thing you know, this nigga gets to a pair of leather boots. Everything stopped. It pans up, and you just see this nigga in a trench coat with shades on, clean, nothing, not a drop of blood on him. Not a drop. I seen this shit on bootleg, and I was just like, this shit hard.
Yeah.
First time I ever seen Blade was on a VHS tape too. Talk about a struggle. That's how I knew this shit was a classic. So
that like, shit with the fucking tape lines running through it.
But dog, they was like, everybody back there, like they just, you just like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Then they try to be like, yo, it's Daywalker, get him. This nigga start whooping everybody else.
Yeah.
Throws his gun up, just piecing niggas up.
Nah, when this nigga, he opens up the trench coat, shotgun, just pow, pow. Yeah. Just like, yo. And then these niggas just turn into like dust.
Now, when he get the old buddy that try to jump on him with the knife.
Yeah.
And then he just stops him with this one-handed with a shotgun.
Yeah.
And just impales this nigga to the wall. I was done. I was just like, I want to be Blade every single day of my mother got me a pair of shades. I was just like, that's the least you can do. I can't.
Shades and black PJs.
That's it. Not even. I had borrowed. She had a pair of cowboy boots. I was in tidy whities walking around the house like them plastic samurai swords.
Yeah.
In my back, I was just like, I'm the Daywalker. No fucking Daywalker, goddamn it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
so
if you got HBO Max, watch Blade. How have you not seen Blade?
We downloaded it and spent 2 hours making a list. Like, we literally were like, there is about 30 plus movies and shows that were like, I want to watch this, I want to watch this. They have Studio Ghibli films.
Yes.
On there. Yeah.
That's how I've been watching them.
Yeah.
That's how I've been watching them.
What what did you just watch? Because you just watched Spirited Away, and what else?
That was it. I've never seen Spirited Away,
Yo,
and I'm surprised Disney has not tried to steal it.
If we got time, well, I don't quote me on it. I think they are a company of Disney. I want to say
no. I'm talking about like how they stole Lion King.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to reiterate it in some type of way because
I think it's just too real for them. Like they
don't know how to spin it.
They don't know how to spin that shit. They don't know how to spin. Right. They don't know how to spin greed and like what it means to be an adult. And like death and shit. They don't know how to spin
shit monster.
And a shit.
You know how to spin that.
If we have time, we should watch Princess Mononoke. It's his war classic. It's pretty dope. Yeah, I mean honestly, it's definitely gonna be part of my. I'm at the point now where like maybe I should start cutting down on some of the apps I have because I'm realizing, especially with me and my like roommates and just people I know now, I have like way too many. I need to like just start swapping. I
realized that was gonna be a problem when all these streaming apps came out.
Yeah,
you're literally like maybe two.
Because you're not. It's still obviously cheaper than like what cable used to be, but it's still like shit. I'm probably spending like $40-$45. On like 8 apps. On like 8 apps. Yeah, it's just a lot of shit. Yeah. It's crazy.
You're only watching like 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's why like it's because HBO they have like Vice News and like other like actual real world shit like documentaries.
And then the HBO TV shows are dope too, where it's just like I was like, I'm good. The drama classes they're pretty damn good.
I'm good. Give me this in VRV and like because once I seen VRV gave me Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, I was like, I'm sold. You got me.
Yeah.
I'm not getting rid of this shit. I get to watch it.
It's like $8, right? 6, 7, 8, 10.
It's 10. Like, but the fact that they got rocket power.
Oh shit. Yeah, they do have Nickelodeon. They got a bunch of Nickelodeon stuff.
Power.
Yeah.
I was done, dog. I was, and then you could link it with your Crunchyroll account.
Yeah.
To unlock everything else. I was like, I'm sold. I'm sold on that.
Yeah, I'm probably going to adjust around and do that. I heard Funimation is apparently teaming up with Xbox this coming year on some exclusives. I don't know what they're doing with it. I don't know what that means. I just
Sony. Hey, I tried to. I mean, y'all, this is the first time you're really hearing us talk about it, but
yeah, because we've talked about this before on the streams.
I was just like, it just looks good. I was like, it's not hitting. Even before I realized that Microsoft had came out with a press conference like a month before Sony's.
Yeah.
And theirs was like a quarter of the length of what Sony did. Sony did an hour and 20 of showing you all the games that's coming out. Nothing else. Xbox was just like, hey, how you doing? Look at this game. This is made by a guy that works at a development studio all by himself. We're moving more towards user-friendly shit. Look at some other things we're doing. Hey, guess what? If you buy Madden 21 on Xbox One, you will have it for free already on Xbox Series X. As soon as I heard that, I was sold.
Yeah.
By this point, and then it's fucking me up now because the teaser trailer for God of War Ragnarok came out. So I was like, all right, I'm into all 3 of these consoles.
Yeah, I've hit
all 3.
I've hit that point, and I think anybody who's still caught up in the console war, I feel like you're probably still in high school. You're still a kid. No, and that's not a dig at you. That's not a dig at you because the fact The fact that you
up,
I hope you're still a kid, because if you a grown ass man and you haven't contemplated when you're just gonna end up buying all this shit, is fucking crazy. Just like, all right, look,
and that sounds like you probably never did it. Like I felt,
I did it for the first time this generation, so it's just like, all right,
that made me not feel poor when me and my brother had a GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. I was just like, damn, we was
balling out of control. He was balling out of control.
But I mean, it was literally like 5 years after all these consoles already came out.
Exactly. It's over the years. I mean, I've talked to you before about this on the streams. It's just like, I've never had allegiance to one console. It's always been, what are you doing for me?
I've always been a fan of Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo is probably like, it is the Godfather. It's like they've maximized on how to make a game fun, how to make it playable. Yeah, they're not big on graphics, but it's like, who gives a fuck? Honestly,
is the game good?
Is it fucking good? I can play Breath of the Wild forever. It's a flawless game. But it was like, as far as the other two, where it's like, all right, they're constantly feuding, whatever, these niggas gonna fight. My thing was, I like certain developers. So it's like, all right, I'm a huge Bethesda fan, or I'm a huge Rockstar fan, whatever. Wherever they go, that's probably where I'm gonna lean. That's all. It's been that way since the 90s. Ever since I told you about this shit about Elder Scrolls. I'm like, that's just how I go. They started off with Xbox. They had Xbox, so I got an Xbox. Boom. Luckily, I had a friend who had a PlayStation 2, so we would just swap occasionally. It was like, man, I kind of want to play San Andreas, and this nigga wants to play just like all the exclusive. Like they had like Halo. They want to play Halo and shit.
You switch consoles?
Yeah, we were just because the thing was just like, all right, well, we went to the same school. It's like, fuck it, you know what I mean? So it's like maybe once every couple months.
I know where your homeroom at.
Yeah, I know where you at, nigga. Hold on, why is this scratching on my disc right now? What the fuck you scratching my disc up?
You standing outside a homeroom door?
Yeah, just holding briefcases.
You just tapping on that reinforced window, like
with the lines running. Why my A button don't work, nigga?
My shit don't load past the second level.
Yo, my disc tray ain't working right. The
Man.
fuck? No, yeah. So it was like, but that was the thing. We always had this like solidarity. It was like, no, these are just games. These are games. And that friend at the time, he was big into PC. I didn't have a PC. He had a PC. So I would go over and play some PC games. We were just all about games are dope. And we figured out very early on that some companies and some game systems just had exclusive shit. It's like, well, fuck, I want to play Jet Set Radio. Well, fuck, I want to play Grand Theft Auto. It's like, well, we'll just swap it out. So I had the love there, even though I was in Xbox camp. And then 360 era, I went with 360 because 360 came out earlier. It had some great exclusives. I honestly didn't even know PS3 was happening at the time. I was just like, GameCube, 360.
Yeah, that PS3 when that shit dropped, that was different.
Yeah.
Y'all want to talk about like these memes and all this shit talking about niggas trying to get that PS5. Like PS3 came out and I think that shit was like what, $500-$600?
Yeah. I remember footage of like stores being broken open and like crazy. I do remember
people selling a spot in line.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. But for some reason, I guess because, and I think that's the way PlayStation always has been. It's just like, we know who we are. So they don't really do a lot in the way of publicity. They just never have. But I didn't even know they existed. I already had my 360. I had Oblivion. I had Halo 3. Fuck, what you gonna tell me? I'm happy. I am happy.
Yeah, PS3 didn't have a lot for like a while.
Till the tail end. Till the very tail end.
They didn't have a lot for a while.
I remember
the biggest thing they had
got
was
Skyrim like 2 years after Skyrim came out. And I was like, oh, well.
Their biggest thing was free online play. That was their biggest.
That was.
It was you could play online for free.
They had PS Home. That shit where it was like Sims with the fucking.
So weird.
Yeah,
it was weird. Like Second Life. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like yeah.
It was.
And then I remember because my one of my friends had it, and he's like, he's just a regular dude, and then the nigga in a xenomorph suit walks by looking like the alien, and I was like, all right, this is kind of this is kind of weird, but no. And then this gen, like, or this current gen, it was like. This was the first year I was like, definitely, I'm paying for this with my own money. This was the first generation where it's like, I have to buy this, so I'm really going to be more frugal about it. And I was already with all the Skyrim shit. I was already with all the other stuff. And I was just looking, I was like, all right, Xbox, what are you doing for me? And then that year, they just kind of dropped the ball. I'm just not going to, like the PRs wasn't great. And then PlayStation just kind of scooped up afterwards. But this year, PlayStation hadn't said shit. They haven't said anything. I'm like, what are you doing for me? Like, really, what are you doing for me? Xbox has already said some cool shit already. Like,
I'm locked in.
Like, I wanna stick with you, PlayStation. I like my 4. My 4 was dope.
Right.
I played Destiny 2 for a long time. I played all this other shit that y'all had going on. Like, what are we doing? And then them niggas said, you know what? I got about 5.7 billion floating around. Bill Gates flexed on them niggas. Is like, you know what? Why don't I buy your whole studio? How about you this? Y'all come work for me now. I was like, yo, when Xbox tweeted, they're like, we only bought Bethesda so we could stop Todd Howard from putting Skyrim on everything. I was like, yo. He was like, I'm tired of this nigga putting Skyrim on inanimate objects. I'm like, damn. I'm done. I was I'm done.
I'm more curious to see what games are going to be coming out because now a lot of these household franchises, like, they're getting up there. Like, it's Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
It's on its 5th one.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry was a launch title.
It
for
was.
PS2.
Yeah.
So they're getting up there in numbers. Like another Ratchet and Clank. This is like Ratchet and Clank, like the 7th one.
How are you making it better?
Like what are we doing?
And this is, I think that's
so
where
it's time for new franchises.
Yeah. Or if they're gonna do that, they need to take a page out of Nintendo's book, because the only like company that I can see that's ever been able to just keep re-innovating and renewing their IPs is Nintendo. It's like we're on the 20th Mario game, and Odyssey is like critically acclaimed all over the place. Like everybody loves that game. It's wacky as shit, but it's playable. You can play it any way you want. Like, can they do that for a Devil May Cry? You think they could do that?
Hell no, they can't.
Like, can they make Devil May Cry more than
Dante going into space? Like, no, stupid. Devil May Cry kart racer. I don't know the way they left it off, the after credits thing, which I was already saying while I was playing the game, because it's like I don't even want to say campaign. You play as 3 different characters. You play as Dante, Nero, and this dude named V.
He's got the rope. This is robot arm Dante, right?
This robot arm Nero.
Okay, that's what he is.
So, but in Devil May Cry 4, they already had that with like his I think it was like his right arm was like this devil arm. So like that was already established before. Like that's kind of like that was his thing. But the guy V, it was a different play style all together completely for the game. And so like I was just on some shit. I'm like, well, you already got 2 characters that fight in the game that we haven't played as, which is Trish and Lady. And Trish has been there since Devil May Cry 1. Yeah. Why can't we play as her? Why can't we play as Lady? Like, these characters are already there. Yeah. Why wouldn't you just have them all like it? That was, as someone that's a fan of Devil May Cry, like that was kind of frustrating.
And that's maybe and you know, it sucks we live in this kind of world now, but maybe that could be a DLC category. That could be like get this character later or whatever. But yeah, it should have been a launch thing. And that's how you that's how you just like refresh titles like that. Like you just, hey, like what else? Like just the simple idea of how in Mario Odyssey, what they decided to do is like, what can we do to make this interesting? Well, what's one of the most iconic things about Mario? His fucking hat. That's it. The idea that this nigga can take his hat and basically transfer his consciousness through the hat to other things. So he fucking throws it on a T-Rex. Now Mario's a T-Rex. Like, that's the shit that it is. So it's like Mario puts his hat on a Goomba. He's now Mario Goomba. So that's the whole concept of the game. That's weird as hell. It's crazy as shit, but it works. This nigga can be a Christmas tree if he wants to. It doesn't matter. It's just like, fuck it. How can we make this fun for everybody? So it's like, I don't know. I guess they just want to be too cool. Is that what it is?
I guess. I guess, man.
Companies want to be cool. I don't know. I'm either way. I'm excited for what both of them are doing. I am a grown ass man, so I know eventually all these will end up in my living room. That's just how it works. Yeah. That's just how it works. It's just eventually you got $400 lying around. Dog. And you're like, well, it's been 4 years. I can play all these games. I'm tired of niggas not letting games just let it breathe. It's fun. You don't gotta be the first nigga with them shoes on. You don't gotta be the first nigga with the game.
You want to have the first nigga with the broke, with the faulty app. I'm talking my cousin hit me. He be streaming. He was like, "What new console you want to get?" I was like, "I'm thinking about getting a Xbox." He was like, "Nigga, don't get that shit when it first came out." I was like, "Who are you talking to right now?" I'm like, nigga, I know. Nigga, I bought a Nintendo DS when it first came out. Guess who had 2 broken pixels on his touchscreen? This nigga right here. Yeah, just 2 dots just constantly on your screen because you couldn't wait and you spent $200 on that bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. So
wait a couple years.
I've been learning my lesson.
Yeah.
And then even with first PS2 me and my brother had, it was faulty. Like it was broken. Like you couldn't play PS2 games on it. Like we went and got Grand Theft Auto 3. Me and my brother was hyped. We was like, what? We about to run it. Couldn't read it.
Damn.
All we could keep playing was fucking Marvel Heroes. That's all we could play. Because my cousin, I was just like, well, this shit is just ass.
You gotta let. And it's funny because everybody talks about that shit now with video games, where it's just like the software is like, oh, well, this is just basically a beta. Wait 2 years for it to come out, so that way you can do something else. But people don't do that with the hardware. It's like, yo, you really gonna buy this first day on Christmas?
Yep.
You really want to be that guy and wait and watch that 60 gig game download?
Niggas forgot about that Red Ring of Death.
Yeah, they did. That was
a problem.
When remember you had to stick your 360 in the oven?
Wait, what?
There was a method. You can go online. There's a method. You wrap it in a towel and you stick that shit in the oven on like 250 to reset the heating chip. And that's how you got rid of your red ring. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nigga. I'm telling you, it's
terrible. I remember when that shit happened to my friend. These niggas had an Xbox 360. let me date myself. A 360 Elite. They had a 360 like with the gigs, all black,
with
the all black 360 Elite, and we was playing Halo, and then that shit started glitching like bad, like the visuals and shit start fucking up, like a Cortana was on the screen.
Yeah,
like that's how bad the shit was. And then finally it was just like, I don't know what's going on, so like let me try to reset it, and then they got the 3 rings, and like it was like watching somebody's shit just die.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
Yeah, then your whole console died. That's crazy.
Done.
That's crazy.
It's done.
That's nuts.
It's done. That Red Ring of Death, that shit was serious. Niggas was hurting.
Yeah.
But you couldn't play your shit.
Yeah. No. I think this gen right now, Switch will hold me over until maybe a year and a half from now. I know I won't buy it this year, but by next year they'll have a roadmap out of like, all right, this is what we're doing for PlayStation, this is what we're doing for Xbox, and I'll just make my choice from there. Like I'm over the PS5 secured shit. I'm like, nigga,
it will
chill.
It will will. Well, first of all, those memes are fucking hilarious.
They are funny, but you can definitely tell a lot of niggas are taking this way too serious.
I will say that I'm gonna get a PlayStation, but it depends on when God of War comes out. But honestly, I think it just depends on what game comes out, because I'm not gonna just get it and get whatever bullshit launch titles they got. So I'm gonna wait. I do want an Xbox because I like the way it looks. I like the fact that honestly there's only one version of it that I want.
Yeah.
Which has the disc tray on it. It's small, it's compact, it looks like a fucking like a modem. Just stick it like on your fucking desk somewhere.
Just blend it in.
Yeah, versus the PS5, you're just like, where the fuck am I gonna put this thing at?
That is crazy. It is, and it's so weird because the PS4 was perfect. It was like it's stylish enough, but it fits. This thing is fucking funny looking.
It is.
This thing is funny looking.
It is.
Like it may be powerful as shit, but that
shit look like some out of Mass Effect.
It does. It does. It look like EOD armor in Halo 3. Just like, what are we doing?
Like a Prothean beacon. Damn, look at that nerd joke. Yeah. We got to kill at these conventions, son.
Yeah, son. Give us the check.
Wait till these conventions come.
Do it.
Sign up. Y'all know y'all want comedy. Y'all never had comedy at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I'm going to rip that shit. All these dumbass references.
They have 3 niggas in the back. I know what that is. Yo, he said my shit. Yo, these niggas real. They said the thing. They do. I didn't know that.
I might get canceled by being like, Naruto is bullshit. That shit ain't valid.
Yeah.
Nah. But shit. That was about video. Let me see.
What's
some real shit that happened? Tory Lanez dropped the album.
Yeah, he did.
Dropped it. I don't even know what happened.
And an apology.
He's like, let me make money off of it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely about to go to jail.
Let me make sure I got a nest egg when I get out.
It's just like, don't get mad at me, but it's just like, I got to make sure I put all my shit in order. Yeah. Look, if 2020 told me anything, it's just that money is not what I thought it is. And you got to keep that shit moving to keep making more money.
Yeah.
So since he got into trouble to where he might get deported or whatever shit, because he's not like a...
He's Canadian, yeah.
He's Canadian. Yeah. So like, nigga got niggas.
Yeah.
It's such a wild situation. It's weird. It don't even seem real. It's just like, why is this is weird. Yeah. It's a strange situation. Like niggas quoting him on Twitter being like, apparently he said before he shot a dance. Like some Looney Tunes shit. I was like, all right, this just sounds stupid. Yeah. To even be talking about
a lot of that just
shit.
Sounds like some shade room shit or like some weird Twitter.
But like
it who knows though? Yeah, who knows? It is. I remember when I sent you a link to. He's like, I don't want to know. You're like, I don't want to know what's happening.
This ain't got shit because like I remember seeing that clip of I think 50 Cent reposted it because he was joking about it, and then it was like her on her IG live when like she was kind of talking about it. Yeah, but she was just like, you kind of see in the face like kind of like getting choked up with being like I'm okay, like I'm good. Yeah, like I'm good. Just like her all dolled up, got a chain on and shit. Just like, damn, she really got shot. Like holy shit. But it, I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see because now niggas is definitely speaking out about like just like we gotta protect black women. I'm just like, cool. Let's go.
Yeah, it's about goddamn time.
Let's go.
I have been listening to a few things recently. There's actually for as crazy as this year been, like it's actually been a lot of good music that's been out. Like over the last, like it's been so low key because everybody's so stressed out. But it's like, oh, this person dropped something that's dope. Like Nas's album is great. It's like it's just really good for the time that we're in right now. A lot of really cool. Don Toliver got a feature on it.
I came from my leg.
Yeah. No, it's great. King's Disease. Is good.
I want to hear him do like a Christmas Isley.
Did you
Brothers
listen to that
album.
Franchise song that
my brother busted in my room and he was like, yo, you should listen to it. Like he brought his laptop in. I was like, my nigga, I'm not doing this right now. Yeah. I was just like, I'll just play it on my phone. Yeah. I'll just play it. I'm too stuck on I'm already listening to move. Like I still haven't listened to the Meaning album.
Have you not heard it yet though?
Nah.
Oh, you haven't heard the Meanings, but you haven't heard the franchise yet?
I listened to like a little bit of it. I was like, this is dope. I'll come back to it later.
The fact is just homage to White Tea. I was like, thank you. Appreciate that.
But honestly, I'm still in my militant. I'm mad as shit. Back in like May, June of this year. Yeah. So I'm still listening to Duke Deuce. Just okay, got you. Just trying to Memphis juke in my room and shit. Just a whole lot of like. So when I'm taking a shower, like I'm playing that in a.
Oh, that's just you just ready to hit niggas.
What?
Ready
what the fuck, bitch, triple them, nigga.
BHZ.
Yeah, all of that
BHZ.
Shit.
What? No if you smoke? want no your nigga don't want no smoke. He's great, man. He needs a good
it's only a matter of time before he makes that like hit.
He needs I would say he needs a good like stacked album with like that like ooh like let him get that like just random feature. Like let him get a Young Thug feature.
But see his mixtapes is so and all his mixtapes is just
maybe
him.
Not Young Thug. I would say it's just him and he's that good alone. Like if he gets a radio
I'm from Black Haven.
If he gets a radio hit, he be in there. Dave East's Karma 3 is like it's perfect album. And Black it's like you never know. Nobody ever know about it. Joji's album came out. Bryson Tiller got an album coming out.
I'm not ready to be sad again.
Yeah. I don't know. He looked happy on the cover though.
First of all,
all white, looking like Genuine.
Because he hasn't
he grew his beard out.
He still hasn't been able to. Because niggas still want to feel that trap soul.
Yeah, he dropped the deluxe version.
Which had niggas fucked up. Yeah. In, what was that, 2015? Yeah. My nigga, I was in college tripping over a one night stand. I was just like, damn, I'm going to do better. I'm going to wife this girl. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to treat her the way she is. I'm going to treat. Oh, man. Yeah. Not even that. It was.
Exchange?
What was my shit? Nah.
Mine was Rambo is my shit.
Nah, what was the intro?
Rambo.
Nah, what was after Rambo?
Here, I'll look it up because I was just looking at it.
Sorry Not Sorry.
Sorry Not Sorry?
Sorry Not Sorry. Well, what was it? I ain't your man, that's true enough.
Yeah.
Set You Free, and what was the other one? Fuck, that was.
I got you. I'm looking right at it. Hold up.
Now you don't even call me no more.
502 Come Up, Sorry Not Sorry, and Been That Way.
Ain't laying naked in my sheets anymore. I heard you ain't a freak no more. Hey, hold on, I'm looking it up right now. Dog, when I say I was in college at the time.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that shit was dope. I listened to Don't. I was like, oh, this is hard. Listen to the album, and I just kept playing that shit on repeat for like 3 or 4. I was supposed to be writing a paper. I was just like fucked up in my room with all the lights on. Don't play with her, don't be dishonest.
Oh shit, ASAP Ferg dropped an album, Floor Seats 2. I'm only like 2 tracks in. The first track he's got Marilyn Manson featuring. So he's already just
that nigga different.
He's on his crazy shit. Yeah. He's on something. But it's good. It's good. Oh, Detroit 2, Big Sean's album.
Self-Righteous.
Self-Righteous? Yeah.
Oh wow. It's that, and I've been on my just like taking it back with that once I put Pandora back on my started listening to Pandora again, and like I did a Thundercat album where like it's a lot of like Marvin Gaye like oldie shit, and then like hearing like cause like I said, I have a young mother who exclusively listened to Mary J. Blige and Rough Riders when I was a child. Yeah. So all that oldie shit, I ain't know nothing about it at all. She was a fucking teen parent with 2 kids by the age of 19. Yeah. She was going through it, boy. I was right there for the whole fucking ride. Yeah. So like hearing fucking I sent you a screenshot of that shit. I was like, nigga, Voyage to Atlantis?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember as I told him, I was like, this nigga sound like an Isley. So I was like, how is this? Everybody's doing
it. She's my lady without you, Mystic Lady. Where would I go? Come, that's my. Whoo, is that and Marvin Gaye's Come Live With Me, Angel. Yeah. Because once I heard that G-Unit sample that they did for I Want to Get to Know You.
That's a good feeling. Yeah. Like when you when you hear a sample, like, oh shit, I know where that came from.
That and I remember I was on Spotify because like on PlayStation you can listen to anything. Yeah. Up there you can play whatever you want, and like I was listening because I got stuck on Michael Jackson's Baby Be Mine. Yeah. And I was just like, damn. I was like, whoo. Damn, Mike was that niggas made albums, 10 songs, 6 to 5 tracks, fire.
Yeah, all of them went platinum. All of them, every single one. Even this nigga that one, the last album he did before he passed, it was the one that had You Rock My World on it, which was like a hit. It was like this nigga made a hit with Chris Tucker for no reason, just randomly.
Still got it.
There's this one track, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called 3D. This nigga sounds like because one thing I've heard about a lot of people, because for some reason on my feed, there's been a lot of shit. Like, because obviously, like, looking at the Negro Jump feed and all the other feeds, everything's just like a mix of shit.
Oh, yeah.
So
shout out to the algorithm. We finally fixed it.
We fixed the algorithm. No more ass booty cheeks just dropping it wide open.
Just random. When you get a break in that timeline, I was like, hey, look at these stories. And it's just like ass just being planted on the windshield. I was just like, what is?
Yeah, this chick just doing cheek isolation is the first thing. I'm like, yo, I can't live like this.
I'm trying to separate it.
Right now, it's a mix between like anime shit,
cosplay,
just like cosplay, and then like random music like snippets, just like stuff about like interviews from rappers. And the one that's been the biggest one is a lot of rappers talking about their interactions with Michael Jackson, just like randomly. And the biggest ones is like, that nigga don't talk like that. Just like this nigga, like he's like he was talking to me like a normal fucking nigga, and I was just and I was like, I don't know why he does that voice all the goddamn time. And there's a song on that new album. Yeah, he was. Goddamn right he was. Nigga he's like, I'm gonna sell you this Peter Pan, nigga.
Dog, because like I look at shout out to Dame FK, this nigga that be getting like the wild pictures I never seen before.
Yeah.
But you see this nigga out in London with Big Ben in the background, but he's full like dressed up in like bulls, like 90s bulls there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this nigga was black.
He was. Goddamn right. He called. There's an interview. I think I saved it. There's an interview with The Game. He said that he's talking about. He's like, Mike called me on the phone to ask me to squash the beef with 50 Cent. He was like, shit you not. This nigga was like, he was like,
why isn't it 30 for 30 on that?
That's what I'm saying. No, it's crazy because he was talking to the dude. He's like, yeah, man, I had the craziest interaction with 50, or not with 50, with Michael Jackson. This nigga calls me. I'm on tour. He's like, this is the height of me hating 50. Like, I want to kill this man. Like he was talking about. It's like, like now we're, it's whatever. But it's like, at that time, I didn't want to even hear this nigga's name. And then all of a sudden, I get a call from somebody's publicist, and he's just like, hey. Can you hold for 2 seconds? He's like, nigga, you called me. He's like, Michael Jackson wants to speak with you. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, Mike wants to speak with you. Can you give him 10 minutes of your time? And he's like, sure. Like, it's Michael Jackson, sure. And he's just like, he talks to me. First of all, he doesn't sound like the nigga you see on TV. He's just like, hey, man. He's like, look, I'm a big fan of your music. But you and 50, I want you and 50 to actually do something on my albums. Because, like, I really like you guys' style. And he's like, I just would like for you guys to squash the beef. And he's like, you know what? At the time, I said, nah, nigga. Like, it's like, nah, not today. Because he's like, I really hated this man. But he's like, now I regret it. It's like, I wanted to.
That was a dumbass move. Nigga, you know how hard, you know how many streams that shit had?
Yeah. I bet if he had called 50 first, 50 would have been
50 would have squashed. He was like, nigga, Mike just wants us on the track.
Nigga, you don't even have to. We don't have to be in the same room. Send your verse. We'll just get it done.
You take a body shot on me. I'm like, what? Nigga?
On his on that last album that he did before he passed, he has a track like that. That's just, it's like the deepest I've ever heard Michael Jackson's voice, and it's just like this nigga's harmonizing. I have to play it after this is over, but.
Michael Jackson, man.
Weird, crazy as shit, man. Crazy human being for sure.
All right, I got something I want to close on. I've been debating on just doing this like some talking head shit.
Yeah.
On YouTube, I've been thinking about thought pieces to write out and put on YouTube, but I just been like too lazy to even do it. Like I just want to turn the camera and just talk, but I know what gets people to sit down and watch stuff and like listen, but. We need to talk. I want to talk about this big three thing because I think a lot of people are just confused. The problem with the internet, you have multiple generations talking at once about what their generations are talking about. And I'm not even talking about, I'm just talking about like age groups and stuff like that. So let's clear something up right now. When it comes to, so the term big three just comes from just three superstars.
Yeah.
Even going to basketball, when I first heard the term big three. Where you had Paul Pierce, what's my nigga name from he was on the Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, all went to the Celtics in like early 2000s, and people were just like, yo, that's huge, and I think they got like 2 rings off of that shit. It was big, like top players in the NBA, all of them nice, all of them still can ball. And they all got traded to this team. I think even that year, Boston won a championship in every single sport. Like I think Red Sox got a ring, the Patriots, Celtics, and then their hockey team got like a ring. Yeah, the Bruins got like a ring. So it was like a big thing. So let's take it back. I'm pulling out the wiki pages for y'all right now. So when it comes to anime. There was only one big three.
Yeah.
There was only one big three because there was no internet like it. Social media did not exist. It was just high-speed internet.
Yeah.
And that was
some
it.
people had better gig speeds, and then
that was it.
That was it.
So
maybe the beginning of Facebook. So niggas wasn't talking about.
So literally the big three in anime, there's only one. There was never no old one, like none of that. It was Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. These were 3 anime, let alone 3 shonen. That were all out at the same time, all breaking the 200 episode barrier at the same time.
Yeah.
All had their individual fan bases, merchandise, multiple video games, multiple movies, multiple. And I've seen every single one of them, all of them.
Yeah.
All had their individual pirating, streaming sites.
Naruto get, Bleach get.
WatchOP.com. Come fuck with me. All right?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on. You saw a nigga glued to a computer screen 3 days out the week? That's why I ain't watched nothing else, because I was good.
Yeah.
I was solid.
You had an hour and a half of content that was unbeatable anywhere else on the planet.
Every week.
Anywhere else. Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah.
So, when y'all try to group Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, and Yu Yu Hakusho together, that makes no fucking sense.
None.
When you try to group, and they even try to put one after Naruto, Bleach.
At that time, nobody knew what we were doing yet.
No.
Nobody knew we were just...
Streaming was brand... Like, I didn't even call it streaming. I was just like, I'm just watching anime online.
Yeah.
That was it. And then, like, the even closest thing to a big three now with anime, you gotta put Demon Slayer and My Hero in there. But the problem is that number 3 spot, you can't really pick it because there's so much out now. Yeah. So that number 3 spot, you got Black Clover, Fire Force, and I'll even throw Dr. Stone in there fighting over it.
Yeah. There's nothing. It's too much. And the thing is, they're all good in their own way. So you can't put them out that way. And they're still too early. At least as far as the anime goes. I know the mangas, they're still going. Yeah. But as far as
Hero
anime goes,
has even broken like 100 episodes.
I think it's still in the 80s. I think it's like 89. I think it's the last episode that they did. And then Demon Slayer, as good as it is, what is it? Only what?
It just started.
Yeah, what's it? 1 season in? It's just too early to call. Because let's say something dope comes out next year, and now you're going to be like, well, this is the show. It's like, no, like, you got to give stuff its chance to
let
breathe.
It breathe.
What's it on?
88.
88? So, yeah, 88, 89. I was like, it's just, and don't get me wrong, it's dope. It's definitely spearheading what this new wave is, but... Yeah, you can't just call something a big 3 just because you saw something. It's like, nah, like you gotta give that ring to that group of people. Like that, just something like that had never been done before.
Never happened.
It had never been done before.
Never.
Yeah. And arguably not since. Like it just doesn't because the way that internet and people, you know, how we get our information has moved so differently now.
All three of them came out. The animes came out in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like that. It's the same. Like when I was watching all 3 of them, One Piece was only on like episode 300. It was only like on episode 300 at the time. Like it was different. There is no that funky ass meme that's coming. Like that's not real. Frankie put out a piece. Was like, if you're not putting Sailor Moon in like a big 3, like you're sexist. You got a point, but like there
shouldn't be a legendary big 3.
There isn't one. Like it is a. Y'all bugging. Yeah. These niggas with clout. And like I already got I'm not even gonna get that nigga any name because I see what he doing. I see you, little nigga, on TikTok. But it's not man.
Yeah.
Y'all got me mad. Y'all so lucky. I'm not 19-year-old Gerard who had time for this bullshit.
Well, just wait till we get that check, cause you gonna see what 30-year-old anime niggas gotta say. Want to see niggas with jobs and bills have to say about anime?
Filing taxes.
We gonna get real on you. This shit ain't all fun and games. And you think we crazy? There's a 50-year-old nigga with a samurai sword in his house right now.
What?
Who is ready to give you the business on Ninja Scroll?
You talking about Lupe?
Nigga doing kendo training
every day, and he got a gun. And he's a license.
He trying to be Morpheus.
Oh my god! I swear. But please, for the love of understand, there is no new. There's too
or
much
past
out.
Big 3. There's
only one.
There's the Legends, and then there's the Big 3, and then there's
the picture you sent me a while ago. They tried to say the one after. The one after Bleach, Naruto, and
which made no sense. I still have it on my phone. It makes no sense.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah.
And I forgot what the third one was. So it was just like Attack on Titan's not even like a shonen. Like, technically, like
and honestly, because of how short Full Metal is, the same thing. It's only 60 episodes. It told the story I want to tell. It's a great rewatchable anime. It's amazing anime, but it's not that big three.
I just tweeted that shit out today, but I censored myself. Like, niggas is watching anime just for clout. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Not even enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's...
They think it's a way. I was talking. We were at the. We're pretty much done at this point. But yeah, I was talking to. I pulled up at the show. Just a couple blocks, but I think they said you were there too. But Zilla was out there, and I met her for the first time.
What show?
The one at Trans Pico.
Oh, you went to that?
Yeah, because I was on my way home from work. I parked the car. I heard niggas laughing across the street. Trans Pico.
Yeah, I literally left. Yeah,
because I pulled up and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, there's a show going on here. And I checked and I was like, oh shit, yeah. So I pulled up and then what's his name? And then Ibrahim was there too. So I was like.
Dang, I left early as shit.
Nah, but we showed up like last 15 minutes or so. Yeah,
damn, I didn't know Ibrahim was there.
Yeah,
that's always good to see.
Yeah, good to see him. But yeah, we were just talking about this shit. We were just talking about everything. It was like industry shit, and he was just like, "Yo, it was like, y'all niggas are like actually on it. You weren't just doing it while this shit got hot. Like y'all were just talking about it because that's what y'all talking about." I was like, "Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, there's nothing clout about this shit.
Niggas was just watching, just asking for anime recommendations and shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck y'all mean? Y'all want to watch that shit now?
Yeah."
Oh, now you got time to watch anime.
Now you got time to watch it. Y'all watched some cartoons before.
Yeah,
nigga. Like, no.
Fuck out of here. Yo, I asked this dude I work with because he got kids, and I was just like, this is a black guy. He got kids. They probably watch anime. So I asked him, I was like, your son watch anime? He was like, hell no. Like, my son watched Marvel and Spider-Man and shit. He didn't watch that. I was just like, all right, that's what you think. Go ahead, kick the door down on your son real quick.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be beating off. I promise you. They're gonna be
watching Dr. Stone on the tablet.
Learning how to cut product, niggas.
Learn how to make cola in his bedroom. Yo, niggas told me that. I was just like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all watching... These niggas is watching Bill Nye anime.
Yeah, they are.
You watching Zoom?
I've watched about 10 episodes of it.
Come on, let's Zoom.
It's one thing I will give a lot of credit to what the new animes are doing is they are basically bending all the like traditional shonen stereotypes on its head. Where it's just like, oh well, this is the main character, but he's got no powers. Oh, this is the main character, but he's got too much power. Oh, this is the main character. This is the main character. This nigga can't fight. He's just smart as fuck. That's it. He just will always outsmart you. He'll figure out a way to use whatever the real world like the real world response to
what
like
is he, MacGyver or something?
Kinda, yeah. Basically. I mean, it's like the concept is cool enough where it's like vague. It's like everybody gets turned to stone for some odd fucking reason.
Yeah, I watched the first episode.
5,000 years pass, and then he like, well, I'm the smartest kid in Japan. I know how to do stuff, so now I can basically reshape the world the way I want to because we got to reset. That's basically it. But then it's like, hey, you find all these tribes of people and like all this other stuff's going on. And they're still super strong characters, but he's just like, nah, I'm just smart though. like, you know how a pulley system works, nigga? Like,
you talking about a simple machine?
Yeah. It's like this goofy shit. Niggas just learn. It's like TikTok for anime.
Damn.
Niggas just learning how to do shit. No. Like I said, this new stuff's great, but you gotta give credit where credit is due to the stuff that came before. You can't just slap something on something because the title sounds cool. Big 3 was what it was, and it helped do what we needed for anime culture. So hopefully niggas will come around.
They won't. They won't. They won't at all.
They want it all. They want it all.
They won't. They just won't. It's just like, all right. And
I'm not grumpy. I'm not grumpy about it.
I am. God damn it. I am.
I want y'all to feel like, because this is the generation where everybody can feel like you're included for liking this thing. And I'm fucking enjoying it, you know. I'm enjoying people bringing it up to me in a non-sarcastic way, where it's just like, all right, yeah, I'm promoting this podcast that I got, and I'm like talking about anime openly, and they're like, yeah, I remember you used to watch all this stuff. It's like, yeah, nigga, I remember you used to fucking roast me for that shit.
Yes. Yes.
And now he's like, you saying now you want my recommendation?
Yeah.
Oh, word? For real?
Now you watching anime?
Now you watching anime? And then you watch it like, yo, this shit kind of
hard. I don't want to hear it.
Yo, that Samurai Champloo though. That shit hard. This nigga was beatboxing. Like, nigga, welcome to me in 05. Shut up.
Late. You're 2 decades late.
Shut your mouth. Yeah. No.
You're late.
But
so late.
Yeah, these are the. I mean, shit. We did well over an hour. This might be the format with a sprinkle of guests while we're still dealing with the very serious COVID-19 pandemic. So, be on the lookout for that. More stuff. More trying shit. More supercuts on YouTube. Things will be coming out a little bit quicker. Yeah. That's about it. Any other closing notes? Anything else we got going on? Twitch. We're still doing Twitch. I had been out for like a week and a half because niggas had work hazards going.
Got an injury.
Had a work injury.
I'm calming down. I'm gonna stick to Thursdays and Saturdays.
Okay.
By the time this come out, it's not gonna even matter. But yeah, just Thursday. I'm gonna just be doing them myself. Thursdays and Saturdays. Those are like my off days.
Yeah.
I might do one randomly, but I definitely burn myself out on Twitch. I was
probably
just like, damn.
every day was a bit much. At least now with the setups and the way we got it going on, and like I said, it was hard getting guests in. Now it's even harder to get them to sit on a TV screen for like. It's like, nigga, what else you doing? But we understand that, and like I said, we do want to focus it on the gameplay and all that stuff. So yeah, I think I might be doing mine 2 to 3 days out the week, and then just checking in. But we got stuff coming down the pipeline.
Subscribe. We still got shirts. Got some hoodies on the way.
Hoodies,
we got
baby.
hoodies. We got hoodies on the way. Those are gonna be pre-order.
Yep.
So get your definitely gonna be like in the $70-$75 range for like original art. I already previewed it. I'm telling y'all niggas, I need to check the stories on Instagram. We show a lot of shit.
Yeah, before
a lot of shit is on the stories on IG.
Before it comes out, you niggas got exclusives for 24 hours. You can be up on it.
So much y'all done missed.
Yeah.
So much shit y'all done missed on fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
The stories. But yeah, that's as usual, the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We still on TikTok.
Negro Jump ENT. We also got Negro Jump INC.
Yes.
As a backup, just in case.
It's just there, just for just extra shit. Just anybody doesn't know about it.
We'll probably end up posting just basically what we've been doing, but then also maybe some other content.
We got a Patreon.
Do you have a Patreon?
PayPal account.
PayPal account. Venmo. I'll give you my Venmo directly if you want. We might be starting a GoFundMe at some point just for some really cool needed visual and audio equipment that, I mean, like I said, everything you've seen us do so far, we've paid completely out of pocket ourselves. So like we are all about paying our way into what we want to do. But anything does help. Anything does help, especially for like some of the cooler equipment that we've been trying to get, stuff that'll make this crisp, like, you know, crisper, a lot more user friendly, just things that we can help us make something easier so that way you guys can enjoy it faster. So be on the lookout for stuff like that. But other than that, like,
that's it, man.
Nigga. We about to go in the next room and watch some anime shit, probably.
NegroJump.com. Get your shirts. Be on the lookout for merch by the end of October.
October, baby.
By the end of October.
Spooky season. Right when it starts getting cool.
Some hoodies.
Yes,
some hoodies coming out. Maybe some masks. I'm not sure because all that shit was my tips for my moving job. So you're welcome. Getting all this shit done. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Follow all the social medias. Yeah. Subscribe to YouTube. Please rate, subscribe. Tell your friends, all your nerdy groups, your Discord group, tell everybody.
I promise you, if you fuck with it, know 2 people who would fuck with it.
These safe havens. Nigga, somebody from fucking Australia said, appreciate y'all today. What?
What? The Down Under?
Right. South Africa was one thing. Yeah. I was just like, nigga, where?
Australia?
Right.
Man, y'all niggas is strict. We shouldn't even be on your TV screen.
Right. Right.
We appreciate y'all.
You don't even know how to spell the N-word. All right, man. This has been Negro Jump.
Yeah. Easy.